Today we're talking about what happens when a rude cop's day takes an unexpected turn. Let's see how they react when, instead of boosting their egos, they received a lesson from highly intelligent citizens. Let's go to the videos. When this guy here decided to go for an evening stroll, he never expected to stumble upon a scene straight out of a suspenseful movie. There he was, walking down the street when he spotted a police car parked on the side of the road, all lights off, blending into the dark. The moment the cops inside saw him, they sprang into action, stepping out to confront him. Now, why were they getting so jittery? Maybe they were up to something shady and didn't expect anyone to catch them off guard in their little hideout. This guy, understandably puzzled, asked the cops to identify themselves, which they did. Probably the only thing they got right that night. They shot back with questions, asking him what he was doing roaming around at such an odd hour. His response was simple and straightforward. He's just out for a walk and wasn't looking for any trouble.
Trying to make sure everything's good.
All right, you have a blessed night, sir.
Hey.
Am I being held for anything?
Well, actually, yeah, right now you are being detained.
For what reason?
All right, what are you doing?
Don't worry about what I'm doing. I didn't break no law, right?
Right here.
What was your name and badge number? He already identified himself.
I'm Officer Hager.
What was your badge number?
I'm Officer Hager.
Officer Hager? Okay, if you don't want to identify yourself, I'll speak with this officer.
That's fine. Okay, so what's going on tonight?
Don't worry about it.
Come over here, whatever stuff. What's up?
Don't worry about it. I'm out here watching you guys.
Okay.
I see how you guys like to sit out here in the middle of the road with no lights on.
Okay, you got any ID on you so we can...
For what reason? Like I said, did I commit a crime? Do you suspect me of committing a crime or am going to commit a crime?
Well, right now, I'm trying to figure out who you are and why you're out here this late.
I'm somebody that watches cops. How about that?
Okay, you're somebody that watches cops.
Yep.
Like, I identified myself to you.
I understand, but you're a public official, correct?
Okay,
Is it not policy for you to?
Where's your identification?
Do I not have the Fourth Amendment? Do I not have the Fourth Amendment?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
And I'm not violating that by asking for your identification.
Okay, and I'm telling you I don't want to identify to you, sir.
All right, well, here's the problem. You're out here watching cops.
Yep.
We have an officer up there that you're walking.
That's fine.
Do you have ID?
No.
What's your name?
Don't worry about it. Good
If
citizen.
you want to play this game, that's fine.
Okay.
You're getting ready to walk on one of my officers on a traffic stop saying that you watch cops.
Oh, yeah.
So we're watching you.
All I'm doing. All right, you can watch me. You can follow me.
No, you're going to stay right there.
Or what are you going to do? Are you going to arrest me for it?
Listen.
Are you giving me a lawful order, sir? I'm asking you that. Okay, is your body camera rolling?
Yes.
Okay, that's
So,
good.
Do you have ID?
No.
So you're out here saying that you watch cops.
I got ID, but you ain't getting it because I ain't break no law.
Listen, you're in the middle of the dark. and
It
you're
don't
ready
matter.
to
Here, you want me to turn on a light? I'll turn on a flashlight for you.
Or you going to stay here until we're done with my officer?
The hell I am. I'm going to be out here all night, and I'm going to be watching each and every one of you.
And that's fine.
You're damn right it is, because that's what I'm allowed to do. It's my right.
On you?
No,
Keep your hands out your pockets.
no. I just put my flashlight away.
Hands out your pockets.
What are you scared? You got guns. I don't got no weapons.
And that's
Don't
fine.
be scared, homie.
But this raises a bigger question. What were the cops doing there in the dead of the night with their lights off? Instead of patrolling or addressing actual crimes, they're just sitting there in the dark, which was odd to say the least. One of the cops tried to push the guy for his ID, but he knew his rights. He hadn't done anything wrong, so he flipped the script and asked the cops what law they thought he was breaking, since that's the only legit reason they'd need his ID. The cop, maybe feeling concerned, tried a different angle, saying it was only fair for the guy to identify himself since they had done the same earlier. But here's the catch. Cops have to identify themselves as part of their job, while citizens have the right to remain anonymous if they wish, according to the law. Seems like these cops were a bit rusty on their constitutional knowledge because they went ahead and tried to search him without a warrant or any permission. That really grinds my gears. The guy warned them that they wouldn't find an ID on him, but that just made the cops more determined to dig through his pockets.
All right.
Matter of fact, keep your hands out your pockets. We're just going to pat you down for weapons.
All right. So you guys see this officer right here? Go ahead, pat me down, fool. Y'all see this? This is Hardyville Police Department. Oh, don't be taking my shit. Don't go in my pockets. Don't go in my pockets. All right? You can check me all you want, but you ain't going in my pockets.
You got ID?
You ain't getting it.
I just asked about ID.
You ain't getting it.
You can do whatever you want.
I know I can. That's why I can. Trust me. I want your sergeant out here. Call him out here. Call your sergeant out here.
Oh, you want my sergeant?
Yes, sir.
Sure, that's fine.
Thank you.
Hey, 12.
Get out of my pockets. Don't go in my pockets.
I got an individual videotape and ain't the supervisor. What's your name and date of birth?
Don't worry about it. Unless if I committed a crime, you ain't getting it. Unless I committed a crime, you ain't getting it.
What's your name and date of birth?
I ain't giving it to you. You're one of those tyrants out here that like to violate people's rights, ain't you? Because, see, I know my rights.
I bet you do.
I do.
And I know we have an officer up there.
I don't give a damn what you get. I'll do whatever I want. You ain't going to stop me? All right, right now you got about 15 minutes before you're legally detaining me. So what the fuck do you got me detained for?
You wanted my supervisor.
Okay, because of the fact that you just literally fucking patted me down for no fucking reason. That's what a tyrant does. I don't give a fuck if you know me. You don't need to know me. You don't need to know me, homie. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You guys, you're scared. You're scared. With all that weapons on you, look at you. Who are you, fucking Rambo? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Whatever, man.
Am I free to leave?
No, you called my supervisor.
All right, so if you're holding me here for something, okay. Well, my time's running because I started my clock. So
you had somebody drop
don't
you off?
worry about it, homie.
So you had somebody drop
Don't
you off?
worry about it.
Realizing he wasn't dealing with the finest examples of public servants, the guy demanded that they call their sergeant, another standard procedure they decided to skip. Meanwhile, another cop tried to justify their actions by saying they were just scared because they didn't know who the guy was. But really, what is there to be scared of? They were the ones with the weapons and backup, not the lone guy on his nightly walk. What's more, the cops found it suspicious that he was watching them strangely. But here's the thing. If he wanted, he could stand there all night watching them. It's a public place, and he had every right to be there. As the situation unfolded, it became clear that while the cops were trying to paint this guy as the bad guy, they were the ones breaking the rules.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Yep. Don't worry about it.
You don't have any ID?
No, I've got ID. You ain't getting it.
Good.
I put that on everything. You gonna do the walk of shame.
Well, I'm not the one walking.
Well, that's all right. The only reason why I'm walking is because I didn't want to bring my car so you can't identify me. Simple as that. Am I breaking the law by walking?
Well, according to South Carolina law, you have to have identification.
Okay, if I've committed a crime, that's the only reason why I'd have to actually identify to you, though, correct?
You have to have one.
Oh, I have to have one. Okay, well, I got one on me, but you ain't getting it. How you like those apples? All right. Yeah, I know, right? You're just a fucking tyrant, bro. You ain't scaring. You ain't scaring me, bro.
I'm not here to scare you.
All right. Well, you're acting like you're acting like a fucking coward.
How?
Because you're like, oh, you're gonna walk up on one of my officers. Shut the fuck up, bro. Yeah, I'm a cop watcher. Simple as that. I got a YouTube channel. I have the First Amendment, and I also have the Fourth Amendment that I'm gonna utilize. In about 2 minutes, I'm about ready to utilize the Fifth Amendment also. So I mean, if you just want to look, bro. You see this guy? You see this guy? You guys see? Get a good look at this guy's face.
Get a good look at me.
Look at this tyrant.
Hardyville PD.
Yep, Hardyville
Right,
Police.
turn around this way. How about that?
How about that? Take it deep.
Take a deep look.
Take it deep. Whatever you want.
You're awesome.
Yep. So are you. You're breaking the law right now, and you don't care about it.
Actually, no, I'm not.
Yeah, the fuck you are.
One of my officers.
Is it a crime to walk up on one of your officers? Is it a crime? Tell me, is it a crime, homie?
It's suspicious.
It's suspicious? All right.
why you walking
So
up
what's
on my
suspicious about it?
You said you're a cop watcher.
All right, it's suspicious. Hey,
You can't
is it
watch cops during the day.
is suspicious a felony or a fucking misdemeanor?
It's suspicious.
Okay, so is it a felony or misdemeanor?
It's suspicious.
It's not a crime, correct?
I don't know what you're doing.
All right, well, you don't need to know what the fuck I'm doing. As long as I ain't breaking the law, it ain't none of your fucking business.
Well, I don't know. You could have been going up there to hurt one of my officers.
Oh my God, you guys are the biggest cowards. I swear that blue line just thickens your skull, right?
However, the cops now claim that the guy's behavior was suspicious. But calling something suspicious is pretty subjective, right? After all, they're supposed to enforce the law, not their feelings. It's clear they couldn't just act on a hunch and start accusing folks of stuff that isn't illegal. This guy, trying to clear the air, explained that he has his own YouTube channel. His job? Filming cops and how they treat people while exercising their constitutional rights. But these cops acted as if having a YouTube channel was a crime, or as if hanging out at night was forbidden. And then one of the cops pointed out that the guy was wearing dark clothes as if that's something unusual. Well, geez, cops, by that logic, you'd have to question everyone wearing dark jeans and a t-shirt, which would be absurd because who hasn't worn something like that before?
You are the biggest gang in America. That's why I watch y'all. Because you know what? Everybody needs to be known that cowards like you need to be recorded. Glad you guys have your light on. That way I can see that mug of yours. Thank you for being respectable.
He's not even talking to you.
I know, because he doesn't want to violate my rights. He doesn't want to violate my rights.
He asked for your ID too.
He must be in training. Or obviously, well, he must be training you, obviously. Is he letting you drive? Does it feel good? Does it feel good? Yeah, you scared, bro. You was scared, bro. Huh?
You feel good, don't you?
I don't feel good. You're sitting here fucking hey, you're stopping me from doing what I want to do and what I need to do.
Well,
So
actually, I'm stopping you from potentially hurting.
I'm gonna be out here all night. So when you guys are sitting in the middle of the road like that, I'm gonna come up with a flashlight and I'm gonna keep it on you. How about that? And now I'm gonna be here all fucking night, walking back and forth.
You are.
Bet. Put that on everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool. There you go. There goes your other officer. All right. I bet that was the sergeant that was up there, huh?
Nah, that was the officer that
Oh.
you were getting ready to walk up on.
Okay. Well, let's see who he is.
You like watching cops in the middle of the
Damn
night.
fucking right I do.
Get back over there.
Hey, bro, don't push on me. Hey, don't be pushing on me.
Well,
Don't be pushing on me.
One, don't.
What's up, bro? What's your name and badge number?
Walk up on you in the dark with his little video camera here because
Is-
he's a YouTuber.
Is it against the law? No, it ain't against the law, right? See? So what law have you suspected me to committing since it's suspicious? What
I
the
just
fuck
told
is
you.
suspicious?
I just told
Is it a misdemeanor or a felony, bro?
Quiet and let your YouTube channel hear what I have to
Oh,
say.
don't worry. They're going to hear it.
You have you who was out here walking in dark clothing.
It's blue jeans
Falsely
pants.
just got out of a van that just pulled up over here, and then you want to walk toward that.
Where
way.
the fuck do you get a crime out of that?
I didn't say it was.
Where
crime.
do
I
you
said
get a
it was
crime
suspicious.
out of it then?
For one, you're walking
Yo, bro,
this way out of my office.
I can't wait till your sergeant gets here so I can file a complaint on your pussy ass.
You can do whatever you want to. Complaining hours are from 9
Yeah.
to 5, Monday through Friday.
You ain't nothing but a coward. Can I get my light back?
No,
No?
no.
All right.
So you're
Y'all,
gonna sit here and you're gonna.
y'all see this coward. That's all right. You guys ain't sitting in the middle of the road with your lights off. So I don't give a fuck. I'm
Is it a crime?
I'm succeeding
Is it
in
a
doing
crime?
what I want. It's not, I guess. You guys, it wouldn't really matter because who's gonna enforce it with you guys, right?
Is it a crime?
I don't know. You guys are sitting in the middle of the road. If I were to sit in the middle of the road with the lights off, what would you do? Would you not pull me over?
You know the law. So
Hey, would you not pull me over? Would you not pull me over?
The guy tried to turn the tables, asking the cops why they were sitting in their car with the lights off, but they just clammed up, thinking they didn't owe him any explanations. Imagine if the roles were reversed and the cops found someone sitting in their car in the middle of nowhere with the lights off. They'd probably detain that person immediately, suspecting something shady like a kidnapping plot. It's funny how some cops think different rules apply to them. In this case, the guy caught the cops seemingly doing nothing in their shift. Maybe they were just chilling there, hoping to stay unnoticed, but got spooked when someone actually saw them. So they spun this whole story about being weird that he was watching them. But come on, honestly, these cops might want to consider a career change if they can't handle being watched while in public.
If I was sitting in the middle of the road, just chilling, wouldn't that be suspicious, huh? That would be more suspicious than me walking.
That would make sure you're all right. That's about it.
Probably a broken down vehicle, and then we would probably stop and check on you.
Okay, so but for what reason? I would have to identify them because I'm driving. I ain't driving, so I ain't gotta identify. That's what you want. You want me to identify. I know that I ain't got to because I ain't broke no damn law. And you ain't gonna get it. And your time's almost running up because if not, remember, wasn't
We're
it?
not on my time. We on your time.
Oh,
You want
homie, then
supervisor.
if I'm free to go, am
You're
I
not
free?
free to go because you want my supervisor.
I don't care. Well, then I told you if I don't want your supervisor, I'm free to go or not. If that's what I'm waiting for is your supervisor, I can walk.
So you want a supervisor or not?
I'll be up there regardless to fill out my complaint on your ass.
When you gonna be up there?
It's
Like,
Agger.
see that? Agger.
Yeah.
Agger.
Yep.
Harderville Police.
All right. What's your badge number?
My badge number is Harderville Police. We don't have a badge number.
No, you don't have an identification number. You don't have none of those, huh?
I gave you what.
We don't have that numbers out
No.
here.
That's crazy. Well. Oh, you're gonna shoot me if I put my hand in my pocket now? Because you already searched me, so I don't have no
didn't search you.
weapons.
Take your hands out your pockets.
You know I don't have no weapons,
Pat you
bro.
down for weapons. Take your hands out your pockets.
Bro, you know I don't have no fucking weapons, you coward. You got 3 of y'all sitting here fucking suited and booted with guns.
What's the point of acting like this? That's my
Big,
question.
well, this guy, I'll talk with you since you came up very respectable. I have a YouTube channel where it watches officers to make sure that they're not breaking the law or violating anybody's rights. And this officer right here wanted to detain me and is going on for almost 15 minutes for detaining me for recording, which I know I have the First Amendment right to do so. And he's telling me that I don't. And then he's telling me I have to identify to him, which I haven't broken any crime, so why should I have to identify to this gentleman?
I think the reason he got out with you is because I was on a traffic stop up there.
Okay, but that's fine. He could have pulled up behind you and stood up there. He has no reason to identify me or detain me for no reason. But it's going on almost 15 minutes. So I don't know how South Carolina...
Did I force ID out here or did I just answer?
I don't know how South Carolina laws are, but I know if I'm being detained, there has to be a crime that I've committed or about to commit or suspected of a crime, correct?
So, the reason you're still here is because you're waiting for our supervisor, correct?
Okay, I am. But just, I'm letting you guys know, and because like I let them know, I'll be out here all night since you guys sit in the middle of the road.
Supervisor's here.
All right, thank you.
You can tell her whatever you wish to.
Oh, okay, so
Not long after, a female sergeant showed up and the guys quickly filled her in on the ridiculous situation, but she was a letdown. She said it was abnormal for someone to walk on the road in the middle of the night and seemed overly curious about who he was and where he was going. But here's that kicker. She didn't really need to know any of that. The guy, frustrated, ended up calling the female supervisor an inappropriate name, and she threatened to throw him in jail if he did it again. Well, so much for freedom of speech, right? It was clear this sergeant thought she was above the rest, telling other cops to write him a fine and take him to jail. Get a load of that BS. In this guy's shoes, staying calm would be a tall ask. He was just exercising his rights and ended up in a situation that felt more like a showdown with the law than a simple night out. What would you do if you were him?
Is it Hedrick? Hedrick? Is it
Hedrick.
Sergeant Hedrick or Hendricks?
No, I don't know.
All right.
Who it is.
That's nobody like that person.
Little short little lady, got an accent from up north. Yeah, that's her. Well, I thought her name was Hedricks or Hed.
She's here to talk to you.
Oh, I know she will. She gonna say, "Why the hell am I still detained? Cause I ain't break no damn law." Hello, ma'am. Watson, that's it. How's it going, Sergeant Watson? This gentleman right here has detained me because of the fact that I'm walking down the street recording your officers. And he's telling me that I have to identify, and I told him that I haven't committed any crimes, and he says that, oh, well, he's still going to sit here and detain me for no reason against my will.
Negative, sir.
Okay.
When it comes to law enforcement, when you are asked to identify yourself, you are required to identify
If
yourself.
I've committed a crime, about to
No,
commit a
sir.
crime.
No, sir.
Okay,
Because
well, then you
right
got.
now-
All right.
Listen to me. Right now, you are a person of interest. We
For
don't
what
know who
crime?
you are. Listen.
For what crime,
Can you
ma'am?
shut up and listen?
What crime?
No crime. You're walking on the highway. It's after dark. Who are you? Where are you going? Are
You guys
sure
see
you're
this?
Okay?
He was getting ready to walk up Town 100. So
I'm going to be out here all night.
parked here. He got out of the van. Well, a van was parked here. He was walking from the direction of the van. We went out with him right here, and Hummer was parked there on his last traffic stop. What he explained to us, make sure this is on your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Is that he watches cops.
I'm a cop watcher.
Okay.
You're damn right.
In that direction. So we stopped him.
I've been doing it for years.
I don't know what his intent was.
To
Right.
watch cops, you dumbass.
No, excuse me. Excuse me.
So-
Call him a dumbass again, and you can go to jail for public disorderly conduct. Okay? Understand?
That's your YouTube channel, know all that.
And just so you know,
Oh, I know.
recording,
Oh, I know.
his
Trust
is
me.
Recording,
That's
his
good.
Is recording.
Good.
Well,
It's good.
These two are recording too. Okay?
That's really good because when I FOIA requested,
Now,
it's
who
gonna
are you?
it's gonna look really good
Who
on.
are you?
I'll give you my first name. It's Good Citizen.
Negative, sir. You will stay detained until you identify yourself.
For what crime have you suspect me of committing?
You will remain detained.
Show me the law, ma'am, that you have the right to do to detain.
Right now, you are a suspicious person walking on the
A
roadway.
suspicious
Walking on the
a felony
roadways
or a
of the city of
misdemeanor?
Park- Oh, by the way, you were walking on this side.
Yes.
Oh, he's walking again. He's walking in the same direction of traffic. That's a South Carolina violation. So go ahead and write him a ticket for that and take him to jail.
Take him to jail?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Let me get your ID.
Have you ever noticed that a lot of cops seem uneasy when they see someone with a camera? Why do you think that is? Maybe they don't want to be filmed because it restricts how they can act, or perhaps they see it as a chance to flex their authority. Take this cop, for example. He walked up to a man who was filming from the sidewalk and told him he was too close and needed to back off. Look, first, anyone can stand anywhere they like on a public sidewalk, and no cop has the right to tell them otherwise. Plus, it was the cop who approached the man and not the other way around. If the cop was uncomfortable, he was free to walk away. Instead, he got so close that he forgot about maintaining the 6-foot distance rule, which is often advised for personal space and comfort. This cop then told the man that he should let them do their job, but here's the thing, the man wasn't stopping them from working at all. It's curious how quickly the cops could shift their focus from their duties to a man with a camera. Then the cop complained that the man wasn't helping them, but the man wasn't there to assist them in the first place. Things took a sharp turn when the man started yelling and using harsh words to test how the cops would react. And boy, did they ever react. One cop immediately threatened to arrest him for his language. Well, that's pretty alarming to think someone would use their badge and uniform as tools to arrest people who offend them. When are these cops going to understand that respect is something you earn, not something you demand? What's really needed is a way for cops to handle situations calmly and professionally, showing respect to earn it, rather than enforcing authority in ways that might not be justified. I bet these rude cops definitely didn't expect their day to take such an unexpected turn.
Stand right here.
You can't be this close to us and distract us. I need
No,
you
you
to
get
move
your
over.
back over there.
I need you to move over there, sir.
No, I can stand on the sidewalk.
You can stand on the
There's
sidewalk,
no
but
law.
you're real close to what we're doing here.
That's tough. There's no law whatsoever.
You are
Says how far.
unbelievable.
Hey, you told me I had 100 viewers, right? 28,000
That's
people
great,
watching.
Walt.
You in the ass. Move your ass. Shut the up.
Walt,
I can say whatever I want to.
Not another step closer.
Okay,
to
I
this car.
won't.
I need
Turn
you over
around.
there.
No, I'm standing right here. You know as
You
well as I
understand
do,
what
I
you're
can
doing to me
stand
here,
here.
Walt? You understand what you're Corey, come over here, please.
You got 2 officers right there.
That's right. And we're on it. We're not on a regular
Don't get
traffic
up in my
stop here,
face.
Walt.
Move
We're
back.
not on a regular
Do not
traffic
move. You
stop,
walked up
Walt.
on me.
We're
Move.
not on a regular traffic stop.
I don't give a shit.
Will you let us do our work?
Do your fucking job.
That's what we're trying to do, Walt.
Do it.
You're not helping us.
I don't give a
You're
shit.
not helping
I'm not
us.
here to help you, dip.
Yeah, I'm fully aware.
Yeah, don't bump into me again.
Don't lean into me,
Don't,
Walt.
I didn't lean into you, lying son of. Yeah.
You're something.
No, you're a piece of. Everybody knows it.
Okay.
I've got video that shows that you guys shot him 3 times to the back of the head. You see the video? You guys
Well-
got rid of it off your site. You murdered that kid. Go ahead, tell me you didn't.
We didn't, Walt.
Yeah, don't stick your finger in my face.
We didn't, Walt.
You're gonna get sprayed, buddy.
Don't reach your hand in that pocket ever again. You understand me? You do that again, you're going to jail, Walt.
Listen, look at this.
You reach in your pocket again, you're going to
I
jail.
was going to defend myself because you touched me. And
I didn't
don't
touch
have
you.
Yes, you did. You
I didn't touch
camera right here.
Then why don't you
dipshit.
step back
I
while
don't
we're
have
doing
to.
our work?
I don't have to. What's his name? Is he one of the
Can you
officers?
read, Walt?
I can't see. He's got his covered up on purpose, huh?
Yeah, that's what we
Does
do.
that's your policy,
That's
right?
what we do. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 100%.
What is your name, officer?
Corey Schlippy.
Okay. You're not one of the murderers.
We good here? Have a
Bye,
great day.
dipshit. Go yourself.
Now let's talk about a cop who thought he had the right to demand ID from a man just because his car had broken down. The man behind the wheel asked the cop what crime he committed that required him to identify himself. The cop's only response? That he was behind the wheel of a car. Well, so freaking what? Maybe the guy was waiting for someone. Maybe he was just thinking things through. Or maybe he just wanted to sit in his car for a while. It's hard to see why cops have to make an issue out of absolutely everything. The cop then made a strange comment, saying the man was making everything very difficult, but really, he just wanted the man's ID, which he didn't manage to get. You could tell from the cop's expression that he wasn't used to someone challenging his authority like this. It was about time someone stood up to this kind of overbearing behavior.
I'm asking you to ID yourself. You're sitting behind the wheel of a vehicle.
That's
in control of the motor vehicle.
that's off,
So I'm asking for your driver's license.
and I haven't committed a crime, so I'm declining that.
All right, go ahead and make it harder on yourself.
Okay. Like, I haven't even done shit. They just barely got up here.
And what's the issue, man? Why are you being so uncompliant?
Because I never had a good experience with cops. I've always been racially profiled or some type of... Like right now, first thing that whatever dipshit said, his eyes are glossy. I haven't smoked in God knows how long because I'm trying to get a job right now. Like, I'm at least staying sober so that I can have a better chance of getting a job.
Okay, so roll down the window and
And homie just comes up and says, oh, he's smoking weed. Like, yeah, go yourself. Nah, I haven't even done shit.
window and talk to.
I'm talking to you right now.
Okay,
Okay,
so roll down the window, talk to me. We can have a real conversation.
we're having one right now, aren't we?
No, not really.
Okay, well,
Trying to dock through a window, a closed door, and a tinted out window.
it's pretty open. We can hear each other, so that's all that really matters. You can see my hands and shit. I ain't doing nothing. I haven't committed a crime. Y'all haven't like, I don't know. I don't know why 3 of y'all pulled up on me when I haven't done anything. I was about to get out of my car and just go on a little hike. Cause I'm like,
This man wasn't fooled. He quickly realized the cops approached him because of racial profiling, suspecting him just because of the color of his skin. Then the cop came up with a new demand. He wanted the car window rolled down more so they could talk, but they were already talking. Why did the window need to be lowered? The man explained to the cop that this wasn't the first time he'd had problems with cops over his skin color. Once a cop even told him his eyes were too shiny, suggesting he might be under the influence, which was absurd. It turned out that the man and the cop were right at the entrance to a canyon where the man had planned to go hiking. But here were the cops, seemingly ready to spoil his day and waste his time that could have been spent enjoying nature. The cop tried another angle to get the man to identify himself, arguing that if he had nothing to hide, he shouldn't refuse. It seems odd, doesn't it? Why do cops find it suspicious when someone exercises their civil rights, the very rights these cops swore to protect at the start of their careers? It's almost as if some cops act like these rights and constitutional laws don't even exist.
Clear my mind. I didn't have my book right there too. I was gonna read my book while hammocking and shit.
Okay. You can still go on a hike. Go read your book.
So what do you guys want?
We just patrol the canyon areas and we stop out and talk to people.
Alright. Well, we're talking.
So, that's all.
Alright. I'm not like...
But you're acting so completely opposite of what the average normal person we deal with. It raises suspicions.
I ain't the average person.
So, you got a criminal history?
No. I do not.
Because you're acting like it.
Well, I don't.
Okay, so if you're not doing anything wrong, you don't have anything to fear, then why are you acting so non-compliant?
Because I'm the 12.
Because what?
I don't like police. For reasons like this, you feel?
Is your name Patricio?
It is. Patricio, yeah.
Patricio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No? How old are you, Patricio?
I don't gotta answer questions.
You in like your 20s?
I'm getting there.
Huh?
Getting there.
Getting there?
Yeah.
You 18?
Y'all got my name, right? You can search it up. I'm sure of it. Got my plates, like...
Huh?
You got my plates. You got my name. I'm sure you could search it up in your guys' system.
Not really, because the reception up here is horrible.
Well... Yeah, that's true, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this time we've got some cops who lost their cool when they saw a man filming in front of the police station. They marched right over to ask him why he was doing it. They were off base from the start because they really shouldn't have to question his right to film there. It's perfectly legal. Then more officers joined in and one of them tried to tell the man he couldn't be there because it was private property. The man, a bit sarcastically, said he didn't know that. Quick to correct himself, the cop then said it was city property. Well, that implies it's open to the public then, right? To sound more authoritative, the cop told the man he wasn't allowed to be there, but where exactly? On the sidewalk, in front of the station? Sure, he might not have the right to wander into the back parking lot, but that wasn't what he was doing. He was standing right on the public sidewalk recording everything he could see.
Yeah, so it's no, I'm not very transparency. Nah. Well, you watch his though, he's all right. I think I'm better, but he's not the best. I think I'm better than him. Hell yeah. Huh? I'm not gonna tell you. You'll see the video. No, I ain't very transparent.
So this is private property, sir. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, okay?
Oh, I'm just taking pictures.
I know, but it's private property.
It is?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, I'm letting you know. I'm the city manager, so.
Oh, you're the city manager?
Yeah.
Where is it not private?
What are you taking pictures for?
I've already told him I'm just taking pictures for stuff that I use for other like stories or whatever that people do. They buy them from me. But what's the issue?
Well, the issue is that part of half of this stuff is
You're
city property.
You're a little close too. Can
Well,
you back up?
Sure.
Thank you. Yeah.
So,
why would you get like within a foot from me
this
like
is
that?
city property,
Gotcha.
and it's authorized personnel only.
Okay.
And to the best of my knowledge, you haven't been authorized to be here.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to ask
Well, I
you.
believe the officers would tell me that, but you're just a city manager. Right? I don't have to pay attention to what you say. If there was a legal issue, then I'm sure the
Well,
officers.
it is authorized personnel property only, so that's why.
So I'm the owner. Technically, I'm in charge of.
You're the owner?
I'm the owner.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, shit, I didn't know. So when I
Appreciate your cooperation.
so what's not private Is this parking lot that's private or
So
what's not private?
Anything down to the river in this way is city property. This is public parking over here.
Okay.
The park across the river is public. But, you know, I guess my question is, by you taking pictures, it makes a lot of people uncomfortable. And especially, you know, with everybody being masked up because of COVID compliance. Hey, please don't do that. I asked you not to do that.
Okay, sir,
I'm just taking
go ahead and identify who you are. So do you
Haven't these cops ever heard of the First Amendment? Then a female cop stepped in and told the man he had to stop because recording people going in and out of the station made them feel insecure. Well, feeling insecure isn't a good enough reason to stop someone from exercising their civil rights. The cops should have just explained to anyone who complained that they couldn't do anything about the man with the camera. It was his right to film there. However, these cops decided it was more important to protect people's feelings than to uphold someone's civil rights. It's a troubling choice considering their job is to enforce the law, not manage how comfortable everyone feels. This situation really highlights how some cops struggle with balancing individual freedoms with their duties.
Do you have an ID on you?
I do have an ID on me,
Can
but
I
I don't
see it?
understand what's
Because-
the issue.
Again,
This is, you shouldn't be taking pictures inside a police vehicle.
I was just getting the computer.
no, and
You're
that's
not
you don't have
supposed to do
access to
that
that.
because
You're
there's
not allowed to see that.
could be
It's confidential information.
there.
It's off.
It doesn't matter.
I think it matters.
Sir, do you have an ID on you so I can just do what I'm talking to?
I do have an ID.
Okay.
Can we see it, please?
Why? You're not a cop. Why would I have to show you my ID?
Okay.
Sir, can I just see your identification?
They're asking for your ID.
Now you're guiding them to ask for my
I'm
ID?
their boss.
You're their boss?
Yes.
You're the chief of police here?
No, I'm in charge of all personnel across the city boundaries.
Yeah. Get educated real quick. Why don't you back up? I ain't giving you nothing.
Okay, then I'm gonna ask you to.
I'm
step
not
off
leaving.
the
I'm not
line.
moving at all. Yeah, stand the fuck down. He was smart enough to call the chief of police. This isn't private property. This is public property. How long you been a cop?
I'm not speaking to you.
How long you been a cop? You're too dumb to know.
This man was really let down by how this female cop was acting. So he decided it was high time for a quick lesson because it seemed like no one else had given her one. He explained to her that just because she's a cop doesn't mean she can ask for someone's ID without a good reason. And wanting to boost her ego isn't a good enough reason. He then asked for her name and badge number. She brushed him off, saying it was on her uniform and wouldn't say it out loud. So the man turned to another cop standing nearby and asked him instead. This cop didn't hesitate and gave his details right away. But then the city manager stepped in and claimed he owned the property. What? Really? They were just on the sidewalk in front of the police station.
Know that? You're getting close to me? No, hell no. You're getting close to me. You didn't do anything wrong. She did. You should have contacted your chief earlier than that. You were getting close to me, getting ready to touch me and asking for my ID. What gives you the reason for my ID? No, you were demanding it and telling me I can't take pictures. What's your name and badge number? Name and badge number now.
It's on my uniform.
It's right there. So you don't know how to identify either. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Paniagua, badge number 8181.
Did you hear that? That's how you do it. Did you hear that? So what's your name and badge number now? Let's start with that. Name and badge number.
Officer Arlen,
There you go. Badge number.
178.
There you go. Learn something. This is crazy. They're getting close to me. I ain't moving.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm not moving.
Come here, I'll show you.
No. How about that? No.
Okay.
You're nobody. You're a city manager. You're the city manager at Calistoga? You're the city manager at Calistoga? You need to get educated on the laws.
Which law is
Okay?
that?
Where does it say that this is private property? You even said, you were even dumb enough to say you were the owner of this property. You don't own public property. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? It says no vehicles. Where does this code? It doesn't matter what that says. Does this in that code say people can't be here? Because I can bet you it didn't. I can bet you the code doesn't say that because I looked it up. I looked up the code. It doesn't say that. I can be there. You can write whatever you want on that sign. If there's no law to back it up, there's nothing you can do. So what's your name, as a matter of fact? What's your name? Yes, you are. You're a public servant.
You're getting a little closer.
You were just 1 foot from me. I can get close. I can get closer. You're a public servant. What's your name?
My name is Mike.
Mike, okay. Now, why would you think you're the owner of public property?
The city manager even threatened to charge the man with trespassing. He really should leave legal matters to the cops because he clearly didn't know what trespassing meant. He pointed out a sign he claimed made it clear the man couldn't be there, but ironically, the sign only mentioned some vehicle restrictions, not people. And through all this, the man wasn't even a cop, but the same rules apply to him as they do to the cops. If they're going to enforce the law, they really should start by understanding the basics themselves. But let me tell you, there's nothing worse than dealing with cops who've got bruised egos. Despite all the drama, the man just wanted to continue his walk and keep filming, but these cops wouldn't leave him alone. They followed him closely, acting like they were about to catch him committing some major crime. You'd think they'd have something better to do than tail a guy out of spite. This kind of behavior makes you wonder what they think policing is really about.
Let me ask you that. Why would you think you're the owner of public property? Yes, you are. You just told me you're the owner. You're telling me to leave, that you're these guys' boss. You're not a chief of police. You're a city manager. You ever heard of a separation? You don't tell them what to do. Their chief does. And you think you're the owner of public property? What's wrong with you? You're lucky there was an educated cop here who knew to call, because if this officer would have mistakenly touched me or something, you, Mr. City Manager, would have cost the city of Calistoga a shit ton of money. So learn the law before you try to enforce the law. You're not an officer, okay? Learn something, all right? This is public property. This is not your property. So we have an ignorant city manager here that does not know the law, and another ignorant officer that was willing to enforce laws that don't matter based off of this man's word. That's fucking absolutely crazy. You're dismissed. You can get out of here. Cops like you sicken me. Learn the law before you actually become a police officer and try to get on the street and do this. Ask questions, okay? Telling people to move and not take pictures of computers that I don't have access to. That I can take pictures of what? Of what? Anything I can see in public, I can take pictures of, right? Do you agree with that? Do you agree with that? That's what I thought. Follow him, exactly. Just follow him. So now we're going to waste the city's money by following me. Because we have a city manager here that tells them to follow me. Now they're going to waste money by sitting here following me. We got a shit ton of other cops here. We're going to go ahead and check these guys out. But these guys are dumb enough to try to tell me to leave, and her telling me she's going to ID me and all kinds of stuff. So what I'm wondering is, where is the chief of police that should be teaching you guys how to do this? We got people with no masks on over here standing in a huddle.
In just a few minutes, more than 10 cops had surrounded the man. That seems like overkill for someone who hadn't done anything wrong, doesn't it? Imagine if at the same moment something serious happened elsewhere in the city and a few cops needed to respond, but none were available because all were busy trying to intimidate a guy who really knew his legal rights. Now let's try to see this from the man's perspective. Even though he was just standing up for his civil rights, imagine how daunting it must have been to be encircled by a group of armed cops who treated him like he was some big-time criminal. It's not a situation anyone would envy. Despite the intense pressure, it's impressive that he remained steadfast in defending his rights and refused to let the cops push him around. Back to what happened next. One cop, thinking he was tougher than the rest, decided to step up the game. He walked over to the man and even started pushing him, physically escalating things. Now that cop can be sued for battery, a clear overstep.
Get out of here. No, we're past that. We're past all that. Hell no. Hell no. I want all his information. We're past all that. Fuck that. We asked you. You didn't ask me. You just shoved me. Well, that's what I'm wondering is, where's that at? This is the education at. How's it going, guys?
Hi, how you doing, man?
All right. Hanging out. Just hanging out. Cool.
Can you back up, please?
No, I can stand here.
Yeah, you need to back up.
I can stand here.
No, this is an investigation.
I can stand here.
No, you need to back up.
Is there a crime scene or
You
something?
need to back up.
No, I'm good. I don't want to talk to you.
You'll back up.
No, hey, don't touch me. Don't fucking touch me. Who do you think you are? Don't touch me. Why are you pushing me? Why are you pushing me? Why? I don't care. I don't care. This is public property. I can be anywhere I want. You guys don't have a crime scene. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't push me and touch me. You can't touch me. No, I'm going to stand here right like this. I can stand wherever I want. You can't touch me. What's your name and badge number?
It's Officer Phelan, badge number 927.
Yeah, you're done, dude. You can't sit here and push on me like that. Your body cam on? All your body cams on now. Turn all your body cams on now. Body cam on. You're a fucking piece of trash, dude. You can't touch me like that. What's wrong with you? You think because they're talking, I can't stay right here and record? Is that what you think? I can stand here and record. You know public photography laws? You know 148G? It doesn't matter. You're not the fucking boss. I haven't committed a crime. You have no authority over me. You ain't shit. How about that? I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you to back up. Are you backing up? Just same thing. You guys are all just people. You just got a badge and a gun on right now. You ain't shit. You can't tell me to back up. You're nothing. Get out of here. Move away from me. Ooh, I don't give a fuck. I'm recording all you guys. I'm going to record that. I'm going to record all of it. I don't give a fuck. Don't do it in public then. Take it inside. I can be out here in public. Nah, hell no. I can be out here in public. Hell no. You don't understand. Your department, your Sacramento PD, your department's going to get
The main issue seemed to be that the cops didn't want the man to record them talking, but recording in public is a right. And if they were so bothered, they could have simply moved away. The man wasn't trying to record their private conversations. He was standing his ground in a public space. Realizing the mess he'd gotten into, this pushy cop quickly tried to backtrack, claiming he just asked the man to move and that the man hadn't complied. Sure, cops can ask, but they can't force compliance without a legal basis. Seeing an opportunity, the man turned the tables. He started filming each cop individually, asking for their names and their badge numbers. And just like that, you could see how quickly the situation changed. The cops scattered, heading back to their cars in the parking lot, wanting to be no part of being on camera.
Thousands of emails, complaints, and calls because you're sitting here fucking pushing me. And you're gonna get a lawsuit on you, you fucking piece of trash. You don't touch me. What's wrong with you? No, fuck that. We're past that. Hey, man. Get out of here. No, we're past that. We're past all that. Hell no. Hell no. I want all his information. We're past all that. Fuck that. We asked you. You didn't ask me. You just shoved me. You just shoved me. It doesn't matter. You can ask me as many times as you want. This is public property. You can't go touching me. You're touching me again. I can walk wherever I want. Fuck you. Look at all these piece of trash Sacramento cops, dude. Straight pieces of garbage. This dude thinks he can fucking touch me and push me whenever he wants. Straight piece of fucking garbage, dude. That's fine. I'll back out if you're going to move the vehicle. I got no problem with that. Straight piece of trash. I need everybody's name and badge number real quick. I need all your name. Hey, I need all your names and badge numbers. I got most of them, but now they're not identifying. What's your name and badge number? Name and badge number. Name and badge number. Name and badge number. See, they won't identify none of them. I need everybody's name and badge numbers for the record so I can file complaints. Excuse me. Need your all name and badge numbers so I can file complaints. It's in your guys' policy to give that to me. Name and badge numbers.
Yeah, it's Officer Feeling.
Okay, name and badge number.
3016.
What's your name and badge number in the back?
I can't hear you.
Name and badge number.
Benson 916.
What's your name and badge number right here?
Mills 489.
Mills 489. You'll be hearing from me, babe. You're dismissed, you fucking piece of trash. Get your ass out of here. That's Sacramento. Came to Calistoga and got Sacramento. Later, baby. Fucking pushing me and shit.
All the cops tried to make a quick getaway in their cars, totally ignoring the man's request for their names and badge numbers. Kinda reminds you of a teenage drinking party in a movie, right? But this man wasn't about to let things slide so easily. He filmed their police cars and got the license plates, and he'd already captured footage of the cops themselves. The fact that these cops were now embarrassed and scrambling to leave just showed that they should have thought through their actions and behavior a lot earlier. After all the cops had left, one remained with the man. This cop insisted they hadn't done anything wrong, but the camera had caught everything. Even though this cop thought their actions weren't that bad, he made sure their whole department looked pretty desperate on camera. Saying these rude cops had an unexpected day is putting it mildly, since they really messed with the wrong person.
Name and badge numbers, now. They're just gonna drive away as well. Yo, I need your name and badge number. It's in your policy. Okay, I'll get the car. No problem. That's the vehicle. Easy as that. Here's another car. I don't know if that's Sacramento or Calistoga, but it looks like Sacramento and Calistoga are about to go raid somebody. So we had an uneducated city manager thinking he can tell me what to do, and then we had a bunch of Sacramento cops pushing me and shit and surrounding me. And this idiot says, "You came to us." That ain't cool, dude. They can't do that. Yeah, you. Well, you came to us. You came over to us. You can't put your hands on me because I came to you guys. Yes, you did. I heard you. I know, you were the one who first contacted, but when I was over here saying something, you said, "Hey, you came to us."
I said, "Hey, dude, they got something important to
you. It doesn't matter. You also said they came to us. I got it on tape. I am going to look back at it. And if you didn't say that, then I'll apologize on tape. But, huh? Dude, that was fucking crazy. You guys are planning something or not? I can be right there. You guys are in public. Then they need to go inside. They need to go inside. Or they need to tape it off or something like that. It can't just be, we're going to grab this area and do whatever we want. It's not like that. All right, Bay fam, I found them. Here they go. They're about to go raid somebody's house. Biatch! That guy's the one. That's why I said that. He's the one who was pushing me. Here you go. About to go raid somebody's house out here. Fuck you, motherfucker. Try to drive close to me. Take your badge off, punk! That's what I thought. Pussy. It'll be all over, man. Like I said, they'll send them to you guys, especially these sack dudes who push me. It's over for dude. And
this man, more than the cops had thought they could handle, decided to wait at the police station for those who had scattered to come back. Imagine the look on their faces when they returned and saw him standing right where they had left him, especially after they had hoped to never see him again. They awkwardly wished him a nice rest of the day, but by then, no polite words could fix the mess that they had gotten themselves into. Despite everything, they couldn't drive the man away. Just like he was free to leave, he was also free to stay. I think the craziest part of this whole ordeal was the city manager claiming the police station was his property. It's no wonder cops think they're often above the law when you have city officials spouting such nonsense. Who would put that idea into his head in the first place? Such a weak man.
where's the one who tried to rev his engine at me? You guys are all pussies. I'm just telling you guys that. Without that badge and gun, you ain't nothing but a coward, all you guys. Badge and gun and buddies behind them, man. They'll come up to you and shove you and do whatever they want, rev their little engine at you. Try to look tough at you like this guy right here. You're good. You'll be good. No badge, no gun, just a coward. That's the way I say it. Especially these sack ones. So I think this is the car that revved at me. Especially that guy right there. He's a pussy, man. Got a bunch of people around him, and he's the toughest guy in the world. Better watch me. Oh, what they got? Watch me good, Bowman. Why is your partner such a coward, man? Can you answer that? Gotta push people and shit? You'd only get away with that with the badge and gun on, you know that, right? Other than that, it'd be self-defense.
You have a great day, sir.
Yeah, you too. You guys are some cowards, man. SAC PD probably set this guy up for no reason. So there's the truck, I'm assuming, that set this guy up. Look, they just pull out, no blinker, right in front of a car. So this guy helped him out for something. Trash. So that's the end of the audit. Later, coward. Tell your wife I said hi, huh? I'll be over. Have dinner warm. So that's how I treat them when they're such a coward and they're fucking pushing me and shit. Other than that, Bay fam, I won't talk to the police that way at all. I refrain as hard as I can from disrespecting the police at all, but if they're gonna shove me and push me when they have no right to, yeah, they're getting full disrespected all the way, as hard as I can.
This cop here must have also felt pretty bored during his night shift, so he decided to stir up some excitement by pulling over the first person who drove by. He had already cooked up a reason for the stop and was just itching for a driver to come along. And that unlucky driver turned out to be a young guy. The cop went into his act, telling the guy that he had pulled him over for not driving straight in his lane and speeding a bit over the 55 miles per hour limit. Honestly, even the cop wasn't sure how he messed up the explanation. The problem was that this guy was young and not used to dealing with tricky cops, so he quickly handed over his documents and ID without hesitation. Sensing a bit of nervousness in the young driver, the cop decided to take advantage of it and boost his own ego. As if all the documents weren't enough, he even asked the guy for his personal phone number. Now, why on earth would a cop need this young man's phone number? This request was a step too far for the young driver, who refused, pointing out that the cop already had more than enough information to check his credentials and let him go. Then the cop asked if all the addresses were valid. Well, that's pretty obvious, right? No one would hand over their details if the information wasn't accurate, but this cop just had to show that he was in charge. So he ended up giving the guy a ticket for failing to maintain his lane, though it was clearly unnecessary. When the young driver asked for the cop's license plate number, the cop brushed him off, claiming everything he needed to know was on the citation. This situation was a classic example of a cop trying to assert his authority over someone who simply happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Gotta have my ID in here.
But I'm clear that you do not consent to it, okay?
No, I don't consent to it, sir.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm Officer Vest.
How you doing, sir?
Good. The reason I stopped you is you're having trouble maintaining your lane. You're going a little over the posted speed limit, 55 miles per hour.
Okay, you need my license or registration?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna grab it.
Okay.
Should be in here, if not, probably in my pocket.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh. I'm gonna have to turn this light on.
What's that, boss?
I said, can I reach in here?
Absolutely.
Cool. I need my vehicle registration. Here's that.
Thank you, sir.
And my ID should be in my pocket.
Are you Floyd Wallace?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You still live on Park Avenue, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thought I had
You haven't been drinking or anything?
No.
Okay.
I won't be consenting to any searches either, so just want you to know.
Okay. Well, I didn't ask for any search.
Okay. Thought I had my ID in here.
But I'm clear that you do not consent to it, okay?
No, I don't consent to it, sir.
Do you have a current phone number, sir?
I'm not going to answer that question.
What's that?
I'm not going to answer that question.
You're not going to answer that question?
No.
Okay. So you do live on Park Ave. Everything's current, correct?
I don't answer questions, sir.
What's that?
I don't answer questions, sir.
You already answered the Park Avenue question. I was just reinforcing that.
Well, whatever's on there, man.
Okay,
I don't answer
hang
questions,
tight.
Sir. What we doing out here, sir? Wasting people's time. You got 50.
So you can go on with your night.
All right, you got 15 minutes.
You what?
They say you guys have 15 minutes to detain somebody. That's the law. Just quoting the laws.
All right, sir. Sorry that took longer than I was hoping.
That's all good, man.
Okay, here's this back for you. You are receiving a citation today for failure to maintain your lane. All right.
Okay.
With that, carries a $25 fine, $49 in court, cost total $74. 3 ways to take care of the citation, all right?
Okay.
First, if you wish to go to safe driving class, there's information on this pamphlet on how to register down here, okay?
Okay.
I'll give that to you.
I can take this to court, right?
Yep, I'm going to get to that option, okay?
Okay.
Second option is you can take it to court. Your court date's right here at the Circuit County Courthouse, okay?
Okay.
August 7th, 9 a.m. out there, all right?
All right.
Third option, if you wish to pay the fine, instruction will be on the back of the copy I'm leaving with you. Any question on those 3 options, sir?
No.
No? Okay, there's your copies. All right, sir, I just need your signature on here. Not admission of guilt, just your promise to take care of every one of the ways I explained to you, all right?
I need your name. What's your names and badge numbers?
It's on your citation, sir.
All right.
And now we have a cop who came to a man claiming someone had called to complain about his behavior in the parking lot. But when the man asked who had called, the cop said he didn't know. Really? That has to be one of the weakest excuses I've ever heard. If there truly was a call, which clearly there wasn't, shouldn't the cop have verified the caller's claims before acting on them? Instead, he just showed up, seemingly ready to believe anything he heard. The man pressed further, asking which crime he's supposed to have committed. But the cop just kept on listening, probably scrambling to think of a reason to accuse him of something. Then, oddly enough, he asked if the man needed any help. It sounds like the man would have been better off if the cop just had left him alone.
Did I call you?
No. But the
So why are you bugging me?
The reason I'm stopping out here with you is because somebody called and
Because I'm on private property?
No, because somebody called and said
Was
you
it management?
Suspicious. So.
Was it management?
I don't know.
No, so it don't matter.
I don't know.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
I'm not sure if it was management.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Do you need any assistance from me?
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
I don't suspect you.
Okay, then you have no business with me.
I can still talk to you.
You have no business with me.
I can still talk to you. Just here.
What crime do you suspect me of committing? But you just made YouTube history. You are stupid. You are so stupid. So you have no business with me. Move on.
I'm just asking if you had a night.
You don't have any business with me. You don't have any business with me. You don't have any business with me. You don't suspect me of a crime. You're law enforcement.
Okay.
Which means that you must have a crime in order to deal with me. This is not consensual. I don't want to talk to you. If you have any questions for me, direct them to my lawyer.
Who's your lawyer?
If you have any questions for me, direct them to my lawyer.
I can't direct them to your lawyer if I don't know your lawyer.
Oh, imagine that. Don't you love how this works? This is America.
That's okay.
In America, a person is considered innocent in all of his actions, right?
Yeah.
And in America, the police have no business harassing the public absent a crime. Yes, this is considered harassment absent a crime. So yeah, let's keep going with it.
I got called about you.
I don't give a f you got called about. I didn't call you. You don't suspect me of a crime, and you're law enforcement.
They did.
Who did?
The person that called.
And that was who? Not management, right?
How do you know it's not
management? Because I know the management, because I have business here.
Okay.
I'm here every day. So if somebody called on me, it was not management.
Okay.
So, again, what are you doing on this private property?
The situation got even more ridiculous when the cop admitted he didn't even suspect the man of breaking any law, essentially confirming that he had no reason to be there bothering him in the first place. When the man suggested the cop should direct any further questions to his lawyer, the officer claimed he didn't know the lawyer. He clearly missed the irony in the man's words. The point the man was making was that the cop had no business approaching random people and making up problems just to strike up a conversation. The only legitimate reason for a cop to approach someone is if they see a law being broken or have reasonable suspicion that something's about to go down. Sure, cops have the right to ask questions, but they don't have the right to get upset if people choose not to answer. All thanks to the Fifth Amendment.
Harassing people for no crime.
I'm allowed to come on here and check.
You're allowed to come on and check when you suspect crimes. You are not allowed to harass the public and violate their Fourth Amendment right to be free from unnecessary, undue harassment. Illegal searches, seizures, etc. Yeah, you sure can. I'm going to walk over and make sure I get your ID on your vehicle. You have nothing to fear from me.
I hope not.
Can I check? Can I get you to sit on the curb over here? No? No? Can I get you to keep your hands away from your gun, please? Get your hands out of your pocket for my safety. For my safety, I'd like you to keep your hands out of your pocket.
Is that plate on their ears?
I'm not answering. I already told you. Any questions you have for me, you need to direct to my attorney. Any questions you have for me, you need to direct to my attorney.
Well, if you don't need anything else, I'm going to take off.
I appreciate that, Clark. I appreciate that. You have lots better things to do besides harassing the public for sitting in a private parking lot, doing nothing but being a free American. You have a job to do, and it is not to investigate suspicious. What is suspicious? Is that a misdemeanor or a felony? Right? That's so stupid. That's an oxy. That's a bullshit. Oh, you're suspicious. What is suspicious about a car parked in a parking lot?
That's not what.
Oh, dipshit.
They said they thought you were tweaking.
Oh, tweaking. Are you going to give me a drug test?
You want me to?
Do you got one? I'll pee in a cup for you just because I like you. I like your smile, bud. You're good. They suspected me of tweaking for sitting in a parking lot, which I do every day at the same time.
It's probably somebody new then.
I know it was. It was not somebody who belongs to the hotel. Oh, wait, is this your girlfriend over here? Oh, man, I didn't realize you had your girlfriend in the car. What policy is that says you can have your girlfriend in the car? Look at that shit.